folks. Today is really wet, muggy, junky outside. It's really dark and raining. So I can't get out to do nothing. So I thought the perfect day to show you a few things that I've been collecting. Over all the videos you've been watching, if you've been watching them, you'll see I get a lot of brown buggers. That's what we call them, the 1 and 2 cent pieces. Okay, and because the reason why you end up getting lots of them, because my real target, I'm chasing these Australian silver. It's the size of a 20 cent piece. It's a silver coin, and they come up the same numbers as that. That's a 2 cent Australian coin, copper, silver, and they come up with the same numbers. I'm chasing these and all their little friends that are a bit smaller. Okay, so I end up getting shiploads of these ones and their little friends, the 1 cent piece. Obviously, 1 cent, 2 cent, and yeah, so they come up around the same numbers. This one here is the same number as that. That one there is a couple numbers under, which is the smaller silver. So yeah, get lots of them. And here's a few of the coins I've been getting. Right, there we go. There's mixed combinations there. And there's the shiploads. I mean, there's shiploads, all because I chased this. And I don't really go after these much. They're the 50 cent pieces, and there's one in a bit better condition. Don't really go after them. All the 20s. Let's see what else we've got here. All these dollar coins and the $2 coins. I only take these if I find them and I can't resist them, and they're normally only just laying under a couple of leaves or something like that, or very, very shallow in the ground. These little buggers are deep as deep. Any silver I get, they're normally pretty deep too. And so I tend to end up with lots of these coppery buggers. Okay folks, so I've just neatened them up a bit so you might get some bit more perspective on what I've got here. I'll put an old side. See, that's the 10 cent piece, that's the tail side, that's the head side. Same I was on down here with the 5s. I tried to pick the best, cleanest coins I found. Some of these they're only new finds. They've just dropped them and I found them. That's each side of it. Australian 50, that's one side. There's the Queen on this side. This 20 cent piece I cleaned up with electrolysis. Didn't get it too clean, but it's clean enough to see. That's tail side, and there's the Queen on that side. Okay, over here to these brown buggers. Well, there's thousands, hundreds of the buggers, hundreds of them. I cleaned this one up on the video with electrolysis. That's the head side. There's the tail side. I even got a few that have been cut in half. I don't know what reason. I found them at different ends of the post, but they still don't. You put them together, they still don't make a whole coin. There's 2 different coins being cut. The 2 cent pieces down here. Okay, I cleaned up that one, that's the head side. And there's the tail side. Oops, okay. And there's there's a pile of those buggers too. Dollar coins, where's the best one? Okay, there's the head side of a dollar. Obviously there's the tail side of it. Same with the $2 coins. This one's a lawnmower tootie. Tail side. There's the head of it. Okay, what have we done? Okay, there's 5s, yes, we've done them. Okay, and all these brown buggers here, I'm chasing them numbers, as I've said, just to get these silver, all silver coins. And I just clean them up with electrolysis. I haven't cleaned this one properly yet. I've done a video showing that that one there was black, caked on. You couldn't even recognise it was a coin. It was just brown dirt into everything, stuck into everything. These ones here come up with the same numbers as these ones. These ones, they are the same number, okay? These ones, which are a bit smaller, are the same numbers as these ones. That's why I get so many, that's why I end up with so many of these and these, because I'm chasing these and these. And as you might be able to tell by the denominations, being a school, that you can see what the kids had most of in the pockets, because when I was at school and I was using these ones, we were getting 5, 4, 6 and that, a lot different knowledge depending on which one it was, for each one of these. Now they're like 25 cents, 30 cents. You need like one of these. That's what you need now to get one lolly. And these two buggers, they were the same. When I was going to high school, I could make myself old now, that was my bus fare. And I got one of these for everything. Bus fare to school, bus fare back from school. Had one of these for lunch and recess. And I'd get a pie for recess, a can of cake, same for lunch. And yeah, have a bowl of a time. And then if I wanted to walk home from school, which was about 2 kilometres, then I'd save that fare, bus fare, and then I'd get a big torpedo bun, which is like a finger bun, but they're like this wide and like so long, with icing sugar on the top and coconut. They cut them in half and they buttered them, and they had sultanas through them. They are beautiful. And then, okay, what else are we up to now? I'll just push all this aside. And get out my pennies I've been getting. Now these ones will be cleaned up with electrolysis too, in the hot salt water and electricity. That's an Australian roo, that's what we call them, penny. King on one side, the kangaroo on the other. Here's a better one. That's a 1950, that one. They were black and cruddy when I found them, but a bit of electrolysis and they come up clean. This one here was pretty much the same as what it is now. It's just a bit greener and that around the edges I cleaned off. Where is it? Okay, this one here. Someone turned into a necklace, really thick. It's like double one of these, like double the thickness. This one here is actually an 18, I'll show you the date up there where you see it. I can't see it, I haven't got glass on. 1854, I think it was. Coin, someone's turned it into a blinking necklace. Well, that would have been years ago. They've done that. Then I got another one like the same kind of period. This one was 18 something. You'll be able to see it, I can't. 1841, I think it says. And then we go down to half pennies, which is obviously equivalent half the value of one of these is that. And I've got a few of them. And then my favourites, my finds, is this 1806. Yeah, 1806. That was from the first fleet money when we come over from England. No one lived in Australia. We were still using English currency, this one. We didn't start making our own money until 1910, I think, something like that. Okay, and this one here, I can't even read the date on this one, but this one's another 1800s. I haven't cleaned this one, I just washed it in soapy water. Same as this one here, I just scrubbed it with water and soap. But this one here is an 1800 and something. These ones, like this, I clean up with electrolysis, as you would have seen in one of my videos. Yes, guys, just one last thing. All this thing down there, every one you see there, there's hundreds there. Hundreds. And all these other ones, and then plus all the junk I've dug, every one of these, that's one hole. That's another hole. How many holes do you think I've dug? Holes, holes, holes. And then I've got a wheelbarrow out the back. It's about 1 metre wide by 1.5 metres long, probably 200 mil deep. It's half full of steel, aluminium, but lots more aluminium than steel, because the aluminium that comes up so sweet, it sounds like one of these, or nice silver, it comes up really sweet. That's why I get pinged digging a lot of aluminium pieces, because they sound so blinking good. The steel, some of it, it depends on the shape of it, because the knocks, I've got to set to knock it out of the steel. It'll beep over and let you know it's there, and then it'll go away. But if it's a different shape, it really confuses it. And so rather than me just walk off and wonder, was that a good target, was not, I dig it. And I pretty much 90% of that dig everything like that, because I don't want to go away thinking, oh, like I missed out on something good. So I just dig it, and then find out what it is. Curiosity gets the better of me sometimes. So for you guys out there that do digging, you'll understand what I'm saying, like how much work's here. And for you other people that don't dig, you'll get some idea. Every one of them is a hole. And some of these holes are like, oh, the crappie. Depends what country you're in. Some of them are still like 400 mil deep, and others are like 12, 13 inches. I'm going down like a long way just to dig one of these. And older the coin, the deeper they are. These modern coins, some of them are like this far under the top, just under a bit of leaflet. They've been dropped in some leaves and a bit of dirt's blown over the top. And some, like one the other day, this one, that exact coin, see it's got Anzac on it. This one was laying on the ground with that much dirt over it. It had been completely covered at one stage, and where I was hunting in the junkyard, really junky area, the water flows over and it's got little rivers where the water goes. Well, the water had gone over there because it's been raining so much, and it's just washed off the top and just left the top sticking out for me like that. And it was just laying on the ground. And so all the modern stuff is like anywhere from this deep here to like this deep. And so they're not down very deep, but the old stuff, you got to dig for it. And I'm digging very, very, very deep holes for 2 cents. Could talk about that being scab labour or what? Okay, guys. Well, guys, there's my weather. That's why I'm not going out today. It's actually raining right now. It's bucketing down. Not bucketing down, but it's raining pretty wet. You just can't see it on the camera. Well, folks, here's my wheelbarrow. Lots of junk in there. Tons of this aluminium, beautiful stuff. That comes up really nice. Oh, really, really nice. It sounds like a beautiful target. That's the only reason why I dig it. I get stuck with lots of it. See, as you might see, it's all aluminium. Every bit I've touched, everything. It's shiploads of it. It's all over the place. Everywhere, and there's a lot of steel in here. Stuff like this comes up because it's round. The detector picks it up as a round object. not sort of steel, yeah, it's everywhere. And then these things, because they got round, the detector picks them up as it doesn't know, so I'll dig them. Aluminium, it's all over the joint. And then you get the crappy steel too. It just depends on the object as it is, the diameter and how it's laying, to whether the detector sees it, whether it's looking at it like that or looking at that side. But there's lots in there. And again, all of that, every one of them's a target. Electrolysis is just you put a jug of hot salt, very salty water, and you get a phone charger, the normal phone charger, USB charger, you plug into the wall. You keep the end that plugs into the charger and the other end that plugs into your old phone. You cut that off, and you get the two wires out. They get two of the wires, a black and a red. And then the black goes to the earth. You earth that onto a silver spoon, and you hang that into the side like your silver. It's not silver, sorry. Stainless steel fork goes in the side. Then you clip the earth to it, and then you get your coin. You clip it onto a piece of wire, a dog peg, and onto the wire, and that's on the positive one. And you just hang it under the water, just under the surface of the water. And then you turn it on, and then it starts bubbling all the way around the coin, and you can just see the dirt it literally floats off and falls off. If you go back and look at one of my videos, you'll see it. I'll try and post it up here, the video of it, and you can sit there and watch it. The water starts off clean and as a bell. You put it in there, turn it on. The moment you turn it on, you can just see it start falling off the coin, and then within 30 seconds the water starts going to mud, because all the dirt and dust gets suspended in the water everywhere, and it goes black really quick. And then after that, the water, it all gathers together and floats to the top, and the water goes clean again underneath the water, and then your coin comes out really nice. All right, guys, enough of my ranting and raving. But I just thought I'd give you show you a few of my finds, because people see me dig lots of these brown buggers. I mean, loads of them. I get them, and they probably sit there and wonder, why is he after them? Why is he chasing them? I'm not. They're just a byproduct. My real hunt, and what I'm really hunting, is these ones, the old decimal currency. Anything from the like 66 back, because then this was equivalent to one of these. What was it, one? This 20-cent piece was that price, as in money-wise. They're the same size too, and they were worth the same value. But in 66, there was too much silver in these, so we changed over to these. They're copper, nickel, something like that, and then nickel coated. You know, so you can see the nickels come off of that. And so to lessen the value of using silver. And we used to use these back before 66, the pennies. The root penny, which I don't know whether you know about in other countries, but here in Australia, that was our penny. We used them. They were our like 1 and 2 cent pieces. They were like these. But this was like a half penny. This was a penny. And so you look at the size of that, that's half a penny. And that's a 1 cent. There's equal same value, but less material to make one of them. There is one of them, and so on. That's equivalent to one of these. Less material making one of these to making one of them. You could call it scabbing out. All right, guys, I'll leave you with it. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and stay safe out there. Happy hunting.